This is only a review. I'll be taking a look at the Energizer Energy To Go XP2000. Basically what this is a portable battery pack. It charges iPhones, iPods, cell phones, anything that charges off a USB, you could charge on this battery. It will cost you around $58, but I got mine a little bit cheaper. They do make different models of this battery, all in the XP series. This is about middle to high class. This isn't the best battery they make in this series, but it isn't the cheapest one they make in this series. It does come with a case, the battery, and some stuff. Everything that you're going to see in this case is included in the box with this package. So let's get on with the review. As you can see, you do get a nice case. It says Enirgizer Energy To Go. It does come with a lanyard. But for the most part, you won't be carrying this around your waist. You'll just take the battery pack and put it in your pocket. But they do give you a lanyard just in case you want to put it around your wrist if you want to carry it around that way. But for the most part, you'll put the battery in your pocket and go. But it's nice if you're on long trips and stuff and you want to keep everything organized. You can keep it in the case they give you. Or you can just leave this whole case and everything in it in your car until you need battery and stuff, which is nice. This type of battery is good for people who use a lot of electronic devices a lot and they always run out of battery, or they use their cell phone a lot and they run out of battery. This would be a nice product for you. Or if you're afraid that power might go out, this would also be a nice device for you. So you can just get it and go and charge your device while the power's out. You can still use your device basically. And as you can see, they do give you a nice case, and here's the quality of it. I don't know if you heard it on camera, but it is a really nice sturdy case. So if you actually drop this, your battery would be protected. And there's nothing on the case but that. So I'll go ahead and open the case and show you what they give you in the box. And everything in this case doesn't come already in the package itself. You actually have to put it in the case itself. They do give you some manuals and some brochures about other devices or other products they make from Energizer. They do give you a lot of paperwork. I'll just go ahead and show you real fast what other products they make. They do make cell phone chargers, iPhone chargers, all this stuff, solar power chargers, and all that cool stuff. And here's the main product itself. I'll go ahead and zoom in to show you guys what's inside the package. Here's what you get inside the package. You get a home charger, a car charger, and the battery itself. Here's the battery itself. Here's a home charger and a car charger, so you can charge your devices in the house or on the go in your car or on the battery itself, or you can charge the battery on here on the home charger or on the car charger. Basically, these two chargers, like the car charger and the house charger, only have a USB port, so you could charge anything that runs off a USB, which is nice. Or you can charge the battery itself. The battery itself charges off a USB. So if you want to charge the battery comes in the box, you can use these two chargers to charge the battery itself. Or you can charge it on a computer or a laptop, anything that has a USB port. This battery right here takes about 4 or 5 hours to completely charge, and it's supposed to last up to a year after you charge it. Like some devices, if you charge it and leave it sitting around, they'll still die because they're pulling current. But Energizer claims that if you leave this battery sitting around, it shouldn't totally die, to still be usable after a year. I haven't actually tested it. It's kind of hard to test that feature because you know, I really can't wait a year, but I have tested it and put it through its paces basically. And they also give you some tips in the box for your device, which is nice. And if they don't have your tip for your device, you can order tips for life. Basically, you only get 2 for a year, but for the lifetime of the device, you just gotta sign up in the basically sign this. You basically gotta fill out a form and stuff, and you can get it and they'll give you tips for life basically, which is a nice program. But the battery itself actually has a USB port on it, so you can just bring your own USB cable around if you wanted to. But they do give you some the most popular tips. They do give you micro or mini USB for most phones, and they do give you Apple, so you can charge your iPhone, your iPad, your iPod, whatever Apple device you have. So they do got the two main products out there you can charge basically on your own, which is really nice. Here's the battery itself. I'll go ahead and take that out. It's a pretty small battery, not heavy at all, not too thick. It got a reset button on top. The input's DC 5 volts, so that's where you would actually charge it. The end's actually where you would charge it, and the output, the USB output, where you would actually charge your devices if you want to. This cable in the box right here actually plugs into the input, and then you run one of these. You plug in one of those tips, and you charge your device. Or you can bring your own USB cable around if you would like, but it makes it more easier just to carry this whole package around. But if you have your own USB cable, just plug it in and it'll work. I'm not gonna really demonstrate it on camera, but you know how it works basically. And it does got a check light on it. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It does got a check light. It does currently say full, but in my test, I've tested the battery out itself, and this indicator, the check indicator, or the battery indicator on the battery itself, the portable battery, actually is inaccurate because I charged the device fully, and then I charged another device, and it still said the battery is full, but in the middle of the second charge, it actually died. So this battery indicator is wrong, so I would highly just recommend just discarding that if you buy this device, discarding the don't really worry about the check on-off light. Just keep using it until the battery dies, because that's inaccurate. In my test, at least anyway, it was inaccurate. And I did get two batteries to, well, I got one battery to fully charge and the next battery half charged, so I can get a battery and a half, one full battery to charge and half of another battery to charge. I charged one small 900 milliampere phone battery, and I charged a 1500, I think, iPod battery, so a battery and a half. But if you're charging a bigger device like an Apple iPad or something like that, or a bigger device, it wouldn't really charge it all the way, because an iPad battery is like 1600 or something like that. This is only a 2000 milliampere battery, but at least you can charge, I think most cell phones, you can charge at least one full time before this battery dies, or maybe even half a second time, like in my test. And this is a nice battery pack. They do make different ones. This is small, really portable. But in my test, since the battery only gave you a half battery and a half, I wouldn't actually recommend paying $58 for this package. That is very, very steep for this whole entire package. There is better battery backups out there in the world, and I wouldn't highly recommend getting this. So I have to give this battery a solid 8 out of 10. I mean, it is a good battery backup, honestly, but it is very expensive. $58 just to charge a battery and a half isn't really worth it. Sure, you get a case, sure, you get tips, sure, you get a car charger and a home charger, but for all this, the actual battery itself isn't actually good. It doesn't actually let you charge too many devices, and the battery's not that big, so it dies pretty fast. But if you need a backup battery, I wouldn't really go with this. For $58, you can get better ones out there, like Richard Solo for about $70, that charges more devices and goes about 3 or 4 weeks, honestly. They make bigger batteries, and for $58, this is a ripoff. I don't know anywhere else, but where I got this from, the going price was $58, but I did get this battery on sale, so I do give this a solid 8 out of 10. It does what it promises. It does charge the device. It just doesn't charge it a lot. It does die fast, and the battery indicator is not accurate, so I would actually have to give this product an 8 out of 10 for this Enirgizer Energi to Go XP2000. This has been my full review. Peace out. I'll see you guys later in my next review.